This video is how to play archived footage on Genetec Security Center 5.1. Here we've got the all camera view. What we're going to do is change to our archives tab at the top of the screen. This will change to the view where we can play back the footage. So first of all, we're going to select the camera on the left hand side over here. So camera 8 is the camera we're going to look for footage on. We're going to pick the day on the left. As you can see, if you select a camera, it will populate down the bottom the days in which there is recorded footage. So we're going to pick camera 8, and we're going to pick today's footage on Friday the 15th, and then we're going to generate the report at the bottom of the screen. This will populate the event window report at the top of the screen, and this will be displayed in 1 hour increments. So if we were to look for footage between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock, we would just slide the screen down till we get to our start time of 10 and our finish time at 11. We then drag the event down into the canvas at the bottom of the screen, and what you'll see is the footage from that hour. At the bottom of the screen, you will see the motion windows in the timeline. So all of the green areas of that timeline are the motion events that have been recorded within that hour. So if we were to look for footage at 10:22, we would just double click the timeline at 10:22, and it would play the footage from 10:22 by pressing the play button. So here you can see the bus turning up at 10:22. We can pause the footage at any time. To zoom in on a part of the footage, we can actually draw a box on the screen. So here, quite easily, we can see the number plate for the bus. To close the zoom window, we just hit the cross on the small thumbnail on the left-hand side. If we want to rewind footage, we can press the step frame on the dashboard on the right here, and it will step back per frame. Or step forward per frame, whatever you need to do. We can also take a snapshot. So if we were to zoom in on the bus, let's get an image that we can read. Oop, rewind that. Step. If we wanted to save a snapshot of the number plate, we can hit the snapshot button. That will save a snapshot. If we click on the picture, we can see previous snapshots that we've chosen, or if we wanted to bring up the folder of those snapshots, we can actually hit the blue folder button at the bottom, and it'll bring up previous snapshots that we have taken, which can obviously then be emailed. If we wanted to export footage from the archive so that we could save it to a disk, we would use the export video button, which is a picture of a disk. Once we have it open, the export settings window asks us what folder we would want to save the video, and in here I'm saving it to My Documents, My Videos. The export format we want to use is ASF, so that we can play them on any computer that uses Windows Media Player. The following profile can be changed to increase or decrease the amount of quality that we need from the project. So what probably the best one would be is a high quality, Media 8 high quality. And what we do is just change the time. So the start time, let's say 10, 22 and 43 seconds, and we want to get 1 minute of footage, so we'll go 10, 23 and 43 seconds. which you can see on our dashboard is around the time that we're using at the moment, and then just hit the export button. Once the footage has been exported, you can see that the status is successful. We can then close the window and we can play the video back by navigating to our videos folder, the camera, and the footage. The footage will be time stamped, so the name of the camera, the date, and the time that it was recorded. So you can see this one is a 5 minutes 10 seconds, and if we open up this footage, we'll be able to see the recording that we have exported of the bus. This can then be obviously saved to a USB or a CD to give to authorities or to save for archives.